If you or somebody you love is hit by a drunk driver, there's 4 things you need to do in addition to what I've already taught you about other motor vehicle car crashes. It's sad, and it may surprise you to know that in 2021, 1/3, a little more than 1/3 of every death from a car crash in the United States of America involves alcohol intoxication. In fact, almost 30 people die every day due to drunk driving. We know about it, we know it's dangerous, but society still engages in it, and it's still a big problem, as is distracted driving. Well, I'm here to tell you today 4 things that you or a loved one need to do if this happens to you. You might not even be in a car, you might be riding a bicycle and be hit by a drunk driver. There's 4 things you need to do. Just like always, you need to call 911 immediately. If you're not in a place where you can call 911, ask someone else to do it. You need to gather information. You need to take photos. All the things you need to do in every crash, you need to do. Go to the doctor. But there's some differences when it's a drunk driver. Number 1, stay involved with the prosecution of your case. So tell the police, obviously, the reasons you believe the guy was drunk, the facts that you have, the evidence you have, and ask them to give him a test. Then, if they prosecute the case, contact the prosecuting attorney and tell him that you want to know what happens in that case so that they don't make a plea bargain where they let the guy go scot-free. Second of all, be very careful with the other insurance adjuster. They're going to want to try to settle your case quickly. Not necessarily as cheap as they normally do, but they're definitely going to want to settle it quickly. That's because it's going to get worse and worse for them the more evidence that comes out. It's also because, in addition to whatever small amount they have on their policy of limits, of liability limits, they know that their insured's exposed for what's called punitive damages. That's for hurting you in a way that's so bad, so reckless, so immoral, that it exposes them to personal liability beyond the insurance policy, or in addition, maybe the insurance policy covers it. But don't settle too fast. Definitely get the advice of a good, qualified personal injury lawyer about your rights and what you're entitled to. I spoke to you before about underinsured motorists. Again, you're going to want to call your company and tell them that you're making an underinsured motorist claim. And finally, this is very important, there may be something called dram shop liability. That is if somebody got the guy skunk drunk, a bar, a tavern, saloon, whatever, if they got the guy skunk drunk, knew they did, sent him out of the road to hurt somebody, they could be liable too. But you only have 6 months to investigate, send that bar, that saloon notice, or you're forever barred. These are very tricky situations. They're very sad situations. And you need the help of a good personal injury lawyer if you've been injured by a drunk driver. I'm Danny Cornell, happy to help. Give me a call. I'll get back to you as soon as I can.